parents, I'm Cecilia Neufeld, and I teach math and science here at Course Spencer. Today I'd like to talk to you about addition in 3rd grade. So when we start working with our word problems in 3rd grade, we like to stress to the children that the problem needs to be read more than one time. So in class, we read the problem 2 to 3 times. Today, when I'm going over it with you, I'm just going to read it once. So Tony has 37 hamsters in a cage. He bought 26 more at the pet store. How many hamsters does he have now? The first thing we would ask the children is, what are we talking about? And in order to figure out what we're talking about, we look to the question. So we're talking about hamsters. And how many does he have? So he started with 37 hamsters in a cage, and he bought 26 more. And I always say to the children, if I bought them, do I have them? So if I have them, I would add them. And then we're going to stress to the kids about lining up place value. Make sure our 1s are with the 1s and our 10s are with the 10s. So our next problem is Tony went shopping for snacks. Tony bought 68 bags of chips and 25 boxes of crackers. How much snack food did Tony buy when he went shopping? So what are we talking about? Well, we're talking about snack food. So we have snack food. But up here, it doesn't say 68 snacks. It says 68 bags of chips. So we would describe this problem as a part-whole type problem, and our whole being the snacks. So that would be our snacks here. But then we would discuss our bags of chip snacks. Yes, so then our chips would go here. And then our cracker snacks. Yes, so our crackers would go here. So we know how many bags of chips we have, and we know how many crackers we have. So in order to find our whole, which is the snacks, we would add those two together. And the last problem I want to talk to you about is estimating sums. So Sally's team got 53 points in the basketball game. Billy's team got 35 points in the basketball game. About how many points did the two teams get? So again, we're talking about the teams and we're talking about the points. So we see Sally's has 53 points, Billy's is 35 points, but we have a very special word, and it's the word about. So whenever we see the word about, estimate, approximately, we all know that those words mean you're going to round. And the whole purpose of rounding is to make addition and subtraction easier. So you have to round first. So we would say 53 plus 35. And remember, we talked to the kids about rounding on a number line. So now we're trying to transition them into actually rounding without the number line. So we're still going to give them those boundaries, and we're going to say 53 comes between 50 and 60. But then we talk to them that we look to the number to the right. And the number to the right, if it is 4 or less, rounds down. If it is 5 or more, it rounds up. So then we would say 53 rounds down. And then we would do the same thing for the next number, 30 and 40. And again, we're looking to the number to the right. 5 or more rounds up, so it would go to 40. And then we would add. In the long run, our whole goal is for the children to be able to round without doing this at all. Most children can get there by the end of the year, but it's a goal that we are working towards. Thank you. Have a nice night.